on the floorboards, coffee in my hand, pixels on a dashboard, but it still feels like the land. Every hill and river on this little screen reminds me of a builder of every real thing. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, headaches rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a Savior, full of power and wonder. Chat starting to gather, friend by friend comes in. We laugh about the rollovers, we talk about our wins. But even in the wreckage, you're steady through it all. You pick us up from ditches every time we fall. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, my headache's rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a Savior, full of power and wonder. On the back roads to the broadband, you're the same God holding my hand. Oh yeah, if we're streaming or we're silent, you're still King, Lord, you still reign. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, a headache's rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a Savior, full of power and wonder.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner, Season 17, Solo Mode. Up here at the chapel, getting some services in. We got Steel, Realistic Farming, and Steve. Welcome in, guys. Can I DM you on Discord if possible? I will try to remember to do that after the stream. As we get near the end of the stream, you might want to send me another message to remind me. But yes, I can do that after we are done with the stream. Hello, Steve. Hello, Steel. Hope all of you out there watching are well. I know there's a few out there that just like to lurk, and that's fine. Give me 1 second. Sam's ready to come back in already, so I will be right back. I am muted. Okay, guys. Anyhow, my chat wasn't scrolling, so it kept chiming and it wasn't scrolling. I'm like, what? All right, I'm unmuted now. Thank you, guys. Anyhow, what we are going to do, we're going to do flying off the handle. We're going to take the HX 520, go because it's the closest truck to it. We'll pick the Don up, chuck it in the back, and head towards the destination with it, where it's going to have to get repaired at some point. And I have the Kenny with a maintenance add-on over in that general area too, so we can load up the Kenny or drive the Kenny over to handle the repairs. Yeah, it helps when chat actually scrolls down so that when you hear the chime, you're seeing something new. Build a redeem chime. Rain kicking in. Don't worry, that tree didn't hurt that much. Alright, how the heck am I going to get to that guy? Oh, actually, haha! We're going to back up and we're going to come this way around. That is way faster. Because I don't think I can just pluck it off the rocks from there. Can I see it? I might be able to drive right up to it. Before I back up, let's pull forward and see what we can do with this going. Oh, I might be able to pluck them right off the side here and not have to go all the way around. We'll let the little old Don rest comfortably in the trailer, watching where he's been and not where he's going. All right, let's plot our route. That's the fuel station. We're headed up that way. Probably want to go past the sawmill with it then. So we will head this direction. And we will go over the top. Through the fuel station. And then come back out down to the railway lines. Yes, all the way across this. Doo-doo-doo. And over to there. And this is my 963 with the repair parts. So when we get up to this point, that is going to be the second stop, we will switch over to the 963 and go get that so we can repair the dock. Let's see if we can pull the back of the trailer over a little bit in the correct direction. Or not. There we go. Piece of cake. Look how easy we made that. Then we got to get the Voron over here to grab that. And just ignore the fact that the Don is kind of levitating on one side. The important thing is it's packed. Alright. Put this guy here. And 963. Of course, is facing the wrong direction. Okay. Repair. Large maintenance frame add-on. HX is done. Don 71 has no damage. So why is repair the Don the second half of it? I think that's a error on the side of Saber, because Sergey did that in the multiplayer yesterday, and he had the same issue, that it was already repaired when he got it there. I mean, I guess if it doesn't need to be repaired, it don't need to be repaired. Let's check fuel. Refuel. No, the Don is holding 12 out of 12. Sam down there being a pest, playing with his toys directly into the chair. Silly puppy. Oh, probably not the best map for me to be doing that on. Taking the brake off and then starting the engine. Nope. I hate when it does that. Hatch winch. Come on. You can pull that up there. There ain't nothing stopping you. I mean, why would anybody be driving a Don 71? AKA a Chevy Chevette, out in this terrain? Hello, Ian. Alright. Back her up. There you go. Really not the terrain one should be running around with that car in. I don't know how he got it up there looking so good. Yes, there's the Voron, San's trailer, because his trailer is the empty one over by the temple. That's a lot of Neva. I can go with that too. Because, yeah, a Chevette, the back end would be a little more slanted towards the front. This one's more up and down. Now a Dodge Omni, kind of like that. Except the outer edge of the bumpers would be rusted right off of them if it was an Omni. Ooh, yeah, seen that coming. Oh, come on. No. See, caught that, bounced me right over. In front of that tree and then didn't want to let me come back. I'll take a bad bounce. If I would have slowed down a little bit, I wouldn't have caught the rocks, wouldn't have had the bad bounce. Get out of second gear. Might be a bit overkill for delivering one little Don. That's all right. Trailer going wherever it feels like. I guess the second portion of Repair the Don is they're just assuming it's going to get banged up pretty bad en route. Like how most people would just flat tow it. Pretty thick mud on that corner. There's a cold nose rubbing on my elbow. Oh, wait a minute. This is my spot around all the mud. If I can get to it now. Come on. Back her up. Yeah, I almost missed my bypass. International Haulage approves this route. Turn the corners. Don't let the bush stop you from turning. You just gotta turn. I had to chuckle this morning when I was messing with MJ about that shortcut. I don't think he realized I was messing with him. Not at first, anyhow. Nighttime coming on already. It has been half an hour. Yeah, I know. You kind of played right along. I liked it. I was like, that's funny. I don't know, if he and I streamed together a little bit more, he might know my dry sense of humor a little bit better and would have picked up on it. I think he just missed it just because we don't spend a lot of hours playing together. Kind of thinking I'm going to try to push this all the way through to the destination before changing time of day. As long as I don't flip over. Not that I've ever flipped a truck in this location before. But as long as I don't flip over, I will be there soon. Being cynical is an art form. Come on. Come on. Why are you trying to turn left when you are hard locked right? Alright, let's come on. Get up there. Get yourself moving. Like you're supposed to do. I like them. Yeah, guys, if you haven't gone and checked them out yet, go check out MJ Haggis. If you want to catch them live, you got to be up early. You got to be up at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 a.m. his time. He's Scottish. Stupid rocks. Stop dictating my path. Exactly. Rocks are always trying to make it hard. Reduce a little of that wheel spin and maybe get a little more forward progress. He got it. It's just the way he reads the comments so quick. Yeah. Finally got a chance to catch me live. Gonna do some lurking and learning. Alright. Well, I hope you not only learned what to do, but also what not to do, because I'm sure I will at some point in time look at something and go, yeah, I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna anyhow, because, well, that's just my MO. Somebody's got to do it for science. Man, I hope this guy's driveway is not as bad as the road out here was. Story of my life and the life in Snowrunner. Not sure how to pronounce that. Never, but thank you for subscribing. Nebin? Am I pronouncing that even close to correctly? Flying off the handle. My savior. And he's shining good as new. Thanks for not turning me down and fixing up my baby. As you can see, our roads are treacherous, so keep your eyes peeled. Here's the money for your trouble. 700 XP, 9,200 cash. We will take that. We will spin this around here a little bit yet. Shut the engine down and change time of day. And what do we want to do next? The thickest forest. Okay, this is one for scouts. We will do this one, which apparently I have already reached a few checkpoints because the first checkpoint's already been reached apparently. But I have a different vehicle. Well, from Russia, your name is Paul. Well, Paul, welcome in. Welcome in. Paul, I can handle Paul. So we are going to go back to the garage because I enabled those 4 mods that I have left, which is the Kiki Moore, the Mr. Bus's Wheel Pack, the Belmont Glades map for Mike, and a special scout truck that I have to go purchase right here. The Limes Aries 2. This is a slightly overpowered Scout, but it's fun to drive. And there's a reason why, like my single player, I don't mind using it on this, but I wouldn't use it for a everyday kind of thing. And it's already, you got built, tuned, stock, and max built. As cheap as everything is, I'm only gonna get $15 back for the stock engine. So, $7 for the stock engine. Gearbox, we have crawler, 5-speed, fast, and towing. Crawler. Suspension, stock, flex, lifted, towing, and water. Well, we don't have to go through much water. What, like the goat track last night? Yes, like the goat track last night. It was fun. Probably should not have been driving that truck on that route, but we did. So, why not, right? Tires. No, we're not doing stretch stuff. Customs, Geos. We got 48s. 48 the base. 52s. 50. Ooh. Go big or go home, right? Winch. You've got toe strap or long toe strap. I think we're just going to go with toe strap. I'm not sure how long the long one is. But and again, things like this, the rock lights, 10,000 repair parts, 133 extra gallons of fuel. Probably not going to need it. UTV bed. We can do just the bed, or we can put the bikes on there. Further than you thought I would? Nice. So guys, with the bikes or without the bikes? That's with the bikes. That's without the bikes. Or we go without them. No, we're not putting a bumper weight because that's just silly. Exhaust. Actually, I do like the stacks here. And I believe I can't put the stacks on if I put the UTV on there. So I think we're going to go with those. I'll check though. Yeah, see, if I put that on, I can't have the stacks. If I like the stacks. Toolbox, I think I can put in there. Nope, toolbox takes off the exhaust as well. That's what I wanted. Rims we're not too concerned with. Apparently it is a single color kind of vehicle. Kind of like that red right there. We'll go with that. Liking the style? Well, I don't use too many mods, but I mean, this thing, and listen to that turbo. You know, sometimes you just got to do it. And for something where you're driving around from point to point to point, you know, why not? Not hauling any cargo, don't need a crane. Got bigger tires on this guy than I do on most of my trucks. Apparently the flex suspension is non-damageable. Sam called, said he wants some cheese. Well, sorry about his luck. Don't believe I have any cheese currently. I do believe I passed my turn off. You know, I got a little excited. Feeling any better, Zing? Time that paid the cheese tax. Sam's needing his ear rubbed. He got a little itch. Paid the cheese tax to Rocky today. I bet he was happy too, wasn't he? Alright, now we got to go back over here and activate this again. Two, three, four, that was 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now to get to our starting point, we will come off there. Gimme. There. Over there. And through there. What do you think? Contest truck? Bet I get gold. Gotta shoot as sleep is needed. Alright, Ian. You have yourself a good evening, sir. Yeah, I bet this one will get gold on that contest without fixing the work sites down here. Is it even using fuel? 0.1 gallons per minute. That's why I'm like, you know, the rock lights, 10,000 gallons of fuel in there, you'll never touch it. If you need fuel, you did something wrong. We got a lot of flex in the suspension. Well, I was going to go down below just because this guy's a little on the wide side, but what the heck? I mean, who needs to take the safe route? Again, it's just a fun truck. Don't pull stuff out like this often. To say it's a little OP would be like the understatement of the century. I can't remember if this was Bryce or Ged that got me introduced to this thing. I think it might have been Ged because I think we used it on the Ice Road map. Gotta have at least one EST for some fun. Oh, absolutely. And sometimes you just gotta climb over things that should not be climbed over. Emotional support truck. Oh, see, the tires can still take damage though. Imagine if I put the fast gearbox in instead of the crawler gearbox. Would you call this a quality of life mod? Work back on, supper time? Alright. Enjoy your supper. Alright, the thickest forest. Perfect! Thanks for driving around and checking out the woods. I'll pass your findings on to management. Let them decide where we should start logging next. Here, take this for your trouble. 120 XP, 1,950 cash. So where were the two contests? Lord of the Cliffs. Way back there. I figure while we got this out, we might as well do the contests, right? So that one is way down in the southeast corner. And the other one is, of course, up in the northwest corner, which we are closer to. So we'll go ahead and do that one. So we gotta head this way. And this way. We're just going to kind of straight line some of this, I think. We're going to get a little crazy with this truck. Why is my CK down there? Good evening, Sergey. All right, let's like I said, we're gonna get crazy with this thing. We'll do these two contests and we'll put it away after that. .58-inch wheels. Got to be heavier than the rest of the truck. Xenomethian, thank you. Thank you very much. It's one of the few scouts that you can straight line almost everything. We're just going to use it to get the contests done and like I said, we're going to get crazy with it. I'm thinking that might be a bit much. Yeah, I don't think we're driving straight down that one. Not that I don't believe I'd find some way of getting it back on its feet, but, you know, you gotta kind of use a little common sense, no matter how overpowered a truck is. Hydrate, Sergey. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Buy the man a Coke Zero. All right. Well, that's not a good way to start it out, is it? The horn could use some work. I mean, really? My Honda Spree that I had back in the early 90s had a meatier horn than that. Ooh, we got some super mud in here. Alright, there we are climbing trees again. Those tires do like to grab hold of everything, so if the bank's going up, they grab right into it. Oh, we did it again? Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Well, so I'm going to have to spin it around, apparently. Rotation. Yeah, I definitely did not need the long winch. Still on course for gold. So for those of you that are doing these contests that do not have the world's most overpowered truck, I would recommend definitely doing the work sites there first. Flip the truck that many times, still got gold. Take it all back. You're safe and sound and didn't even lose your car to the swamp. Here's the money I owe you. Looks like you've got nerves of steel, So if you ever feel like doing another run, just say the word. We'll set it up. Okay. Let's get down to that last contest over here. Lord of the Cliffs. So, down through this mess. Round through there. Up here. Up here. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Cliffs. Best way to get up to that one. Out the back side here. Alright, time of day. 6 a.m. Look at that. Always 6 a.m. Let's see if we can just climb up out of here, or if we're going to have to go around to the road. Really? That was not a good one. Considering I climbed a steeper hill than that one earlier. So we got a wall right there, but nothing but rock over here. Hey, look! We've managed to use up 2 gallons of fuel. See, Zing? It does burn fuel. Little balancing act there on 2 wheels. Look. One I never accepted. That's why I like to double check them when I drive through them. Just in case I missed one. And I mean, cellular trouble is such an easy task. I didn't flip my truck 3 times yesterday trying to do it and still ain't done with that one. And if you notice the dash, I got all the latest stereo equipment in here. Little Sirius XM, got some YouTube music. Got phone hooked up, nav system, Pandora, WhatsApp. And it looked like a little book reading channel there too. Uh-oh. Busted a taillight. Look at that. Busted a taillight, man. Well, it's bound to happen. Ooh, how'd that one get me? The tires are fat enough that it'll get up on 2 tires and still want to keep driving. Takes it a second to set back down. I'm going to try fitting this big old fat truck on that little teeny tiny bridge. Weak horn. They picked this thing out like they did and gave it that for a horn. I mean, that just doesn't even make sense. Went and made some food and I managed to use a whole 2 gallons of fuel. Yeah, talk about fuel efficiency. We might hit 3 gallons of fuel used up by the time I finish this contest. Oh, that'll be another scout one there. That'll be another one for this guy. That's the one Ian was doing last night when he had to help me out. A lot of the ones from the mountain trail are going to be right on my way over to the contest. Oop, oop. I believe this is where I was planning on cutting down the hillside anyhow. Alright. Now we'll have to investigate and see which direction of travel we are going, because there's no room to turn around right here. So we will all right. Looks pretty straightforward. Eight minutes for gold. So we'll get turned around here and face it in the right direction. See if any of the mountain trail inspector things get tagged off on here. That one actually looks like it's up top. Yep, right over here. This should be my left turn. Well, I already know what happens if you go up top. Did that one once already. And I do know that you can get around down here. Enter submarine mode. Uh-oh. Something in front of me. Can't climb that tree. I don't know where the snorkel is on this guy, but that probably should have caused some engine damage. At least a little bit, anyhow. A little bit of mountain trail goating. Mountain goat trailing. There we go. That's the way I wanted to say that. Don't ask me what mountain goat trailing is, or mountain trail goating is. Couldn't tell you. See, when I want to say it messed up, I can't. Wow. One side to the other. Now watch me not have anything that I can attach to. Uh-huh. Oops. Let's go with that one to... Yeah, I figured as much. That one to that. Really? Watch, this is what's going to cost me right here. Come on. Drag her up there just a little bit further. This probably is. This is probably what's going to kill the gold on me. Okay, let's back to there. Will it spin me around? Finish line's right there. See? Get overconfident because you got a monster truck and see what happens. I got a bridge in the way and I can't see. Alright, we still got gold. Darn near lost it though. 41 more seconds, that would have been silver. Lord of the Cliffs. Whew! Now that was a solid start. Yeah, the start was pretty solid. The finish, not so much. You're clearly no rookie behind the wheel. But try to tread carefully going forward. Those turns are sharp, and Lady Luck is fickle. If you're up for another round, just drop off the entry fee and put the pedal to the metal. Got us 210 XP and 3,650 cash. Alright, let's see now. We got... See, we're not that far from there, so... We may as well finish that one out, because we are right here. Well, that's 2 out of 4 contests done. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just kind of having fun tonight. Getting some stuff accomplished, but having fun at the same time. See, we would have had that one done if I would have taken the road all the way around instead of shortcutting that. When I came down over here, if I would have taken the road around, we would have had that checkpoint handled. And because we didn't get that one done, it didn't give us any of the other ones. But a couple of them we would have passed during the contest. Alright, chat. Should we just take this guy over and do the other 2 contests? After we finish this? Or do you want to do something else? Chester Sandlin, how am I doing? It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Everybody wish Chester a happy birthday. I would sing to you, but nobody wants to hear that. I have done it before, so. Oof. That's a heck of a turn. You're welcome. So how old are you now, Chester? If you don't mind my asking. "46. A young whippersnapper. I turned 54 back in November. I know. I don't look a day over 53. But, you know, whatever. Mountain Trail Inspector. Well, the fact you managed to get around means the routes are all passable. Judging by your notes, there are no blocker, obstacles, or landslides. That's great news. Here's your reward for a good report. 120 XP, 2,000 cash. So guys, do we jump back to the other map and do the other two contests with this guy, or would you like to do something else? We'll give her a second here and see what the consensus is. First vote gets it. That's a heck of consensus, huh? No one? No one's got any suggestions? All right. Back to the other map we go. But I think I'm going to change the stacks out real quick. You know what I did? I jumped to the garage. I didn't recover. Therefore, my truck is in the other map. Hello, Amanda Amazing. Welcome, welcome. So I got to jump into it so then I can take it back to the garage. And while that's happening, I'm going to go let Sam out again. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now let's do this the correct way. Okay, but again, we are going to change the exhaust stacks real quick. Just because the... Oh yeah, see that one dumps it out the side there. Okay, closest contest. That's the rail yard. And test of strength is over there. So they're both down below. Okay. You know, I got all of this that is still black. Can't believe I haven't driven up there yet. Alright, well, let's go on an adventure. Alright, we'll cut through here. Had to get my tail light fixed, you know? Oh, you know what? Haha. Again, we're going to have some fun with this guy. I go under the bridge. Oh, look at that. See? Look at those headlights. That's what 10,000 repair parts will do for you. I mean, rock lights will do for you. Alright, well, let's see how she does climbing this. Because this could end really fast. Haha! Looks like it's getting dark again on us. And it's got the turning radius of a 963 when you're going slow. Alright, maybe not that bad. C500? Yeah, we'll go with C500. Alright, so I gotta make sure that that is activated. I think it is. Abandoned but not forgotten. No, so I gotta activate that real quick. It is. How come I did not see that in the list? Oh, because I didn't scroll all the way down, that's why. Okay. Alright. Time of day. 6 a.m. Always 6 a.m. It's uncanny how every time I go to see what time it is, it's 6 a.m. Oh. Brake was on. Moves better without the brake on. Moved pretty good with the brake on, though. Alright, test the strength. Let's check this out real quick. We are headed to the right. Second checkpoint, third checkpoint, and finish up. Really? How's that a test of strength? Wow, how that works. It's the same on your streams? See? I'm telling you, man. It's just uncanny. Alright. I don't know how they're calling this a test of strength. I mean, this is just a test of drive down the railroad tracks. Anybody that's played Snowrunner up to this point has gotten really good at driving down railroad tracks. Especially if you made it through the Yukon. Seventh wonder of the world, I tell you. Yeah, no doubt. Is that the strength, is getting off the tracks once you are on them? Because, frankly, I don't think this one would have been that hard if I was doing it with a Scout 800. Test of strength. Look at you go. The management and I are glad that the rails are fine. It means the trains will be up and running on schedule soon. Thanks for the help. We definitely couldn't have managed it without you. 70 XP, 1200 cash. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Okay. The last contest that we have to do is turn the map around. Down here at the rail yard somewhere. Yep, straight down. So we will just turn around, go back the way we came, and head into the rail yard. Okay, we won't exactly turn around. We'll climb up over the hill here, but it's almost turning around, right? I'm still disappointed in that horn. That was the best horn our friendly little mod maker could put on this thing. I love it. It's all OP and we get that for a horn. Ooh. Got a little sideways there. Sam's asking to come in again, so once I get over to the contest before we start it, I will let him in. I'm sorry, it's just funny. I don't know why. It shouldn't be that funny, but it is. You like better mud or the snow and ice? I don't know. I wish there was more snow-covered maps than there is. I really feel like there should be more snow and ice maps, considering the game is called Snowrunner. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. I'm going to go let Sam in. Fafo, great stream. Got a bounce. Alright, you have yourself a good night, Fafo, and we will catch you later. Okay, I am back. Now, let's, not that, this, then that button, and, okay, so the first checkpoint, so I got a feeling we're just driving around the rail yard. That's the first checkpoint, that's the second checkpoint, that's the finish line. Really? I mean, we got a minute and 20 to do that in. Something seems suspect. I just seems suspect. All right, let's go. Maybe that's the suspect part, is getting off the tracks. Ah, yeah, see? Because you got to zigzag in and out of everything. That's what makes it difficult. See, OP is not necessarily the way to go on this one. Small little Scout 800 probably would be the truck you would want for it. Other than the fact that this one I can pretty much drive over top of everything in my way. Alright, rail yard route. They definitely owe you money. Nobody believes you can do it. Even the rail yard workers lost the bet. Great job. You're a local legend around the yard now. 40 XP, 650 cash. Yeah, it's not Snowrunner. This game is Mud Runner. Yeah, or Log Runner. That's probably my biggest complaint is that, you know, they built Mud Runner on logging. Well, then when they came back and they decided to do Snowrunner, they couldn't get away from the logging. You get into roadcraft, more logging. I mean, I think Saber puts together some nice games, but I think they got hung up on one aspect and made everything follow suit. Try that with a Scout 800. Got an extra 10 minutes while I live stuck on the tracks. We're going to go down here and grab this abandoned but not forgotten. Of course, I don't know. I have not tried tried hitching a trailer to this guy yet, so I don't know if it's got the big hitch or the little hitch. Maybe it's got both. We're about to find out if I can hitch up to it or not. It's a little touchy on the throttle here. So I can't hook up to it. Alright. And where are we taking this thing? Oh, to the garage? Alright. See, good time to get her done then. And I'll just drive off the cliff. It'll make it. I've drove it off a couple of cliffs. And up a couple of cliffs. Had a couple of spots where it rolled because bad angle of attack going off the cliff. Couple of spots where I was thinking, maybe I should have put the long winch on there. Nope. Go that way. Really? Off the track. Come on. Oh, sure. The trailer's what's going to mess me up here. High grade. Jerkman's got him. You got him. You get him. A little bit of a thunder blunderstorm. Alright, here we go. Let's drive off this one, shall we? Ah, the trailer got me. But that's okay. I got a 6-mile long winch. Okay, yeah, little bit OP. Abandoned but not forgotten. That's that. The trailer's back home. Thanks, friend. You're always right on time. Without you, we'd have had to call in a whole crew. Your reward's been finalized. You've earned it. 550 XP, 5,800 cash. Alright, we're going to get this guy parked back in the garage. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a little earlier than usual, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream right there. It's been kind of one of those tiring days because you know how you have a day where you don't get anything done because there's just nothing to do and it just makes you so much more tired. Yeah, it's been one of those kind of days today. So we're going to go ahead and end the stream right there, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to say thank you for watching. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. And tomorrow night, we will be back with some more of The Last Caretaker. And then Thursday will be solo playthrough again and back for Region Reversal on Friday. I am possibly I'm going to wait until the beginning of March, but I think I'm going to start the first and third Mondays of each month will be Mod Map Mondays. We will pick different mod maps and we will go through them and just kind of drive around, check them out. There is one that I will be doing that may not be popular. It's not going to be the first one, but it is mainly because I already told the individual I would go through and I would do his map, and we will get it done because I am a man of my word and I told him I'd do it, so I'm going to do it. But that will not, it's not going to be the first one that I do, so it's just on the short list. And if you guys have map suggestions you'd like to see, go ahead and please feel free to submit those in the Discord. You can put them under the Snowrunner chat and we will get them in on a list and see how about getting them done. So again, thank you all for watching and we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. The stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week. The stream